Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today on Worldly Josieisms, we travel to Konstanz, Germany. Click the like button, comment below where I should go next, and enjoy this video. Konstanz, Germany is a university city with approximately 83,000 inhabitants located at the western end of the upper Lake Constance in the Baden-Württemberg state of South Germany. The city houses the University of Konstanz and was the residence of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Konstanz for more than 1,200 years. The flag of Germany was adopted in its present form in 1919. It was readopted with the new Constitution of 1949. It has three colors and is made of three equal horizontal bands colored black, red, and gold. The colors symbolize unity and freedom, with interpretations that they represent a path from the past struggles to a bright future. The color originated from the Prussian resistance against Napoleon, where volunteer fighters wore uniforms of black with red buttons and gold trimmings. Black historically represents the dark days of servitude and the strength of the German people. Red represents the bloody battles and struggles for freedom, and gold symbolizes the shining bright future and successful unified nation. This tricolor became a widely used symbol of the pursuit of liberty, democracy, and national unity during the 19th century, especially for liberal and democratic revolutionaries. Now, I always thought it would be cool to say cheers in a different language. Zum Wohl is a formal way of saying cheers in German. So as you grab your drink in a gathering, raise your glass and say, Zum Wohl. How do you say cheers? Mulled wine, also known as spiced wine, is an alcoholic drink usually made with red wine along with various mulling spices and sometimes raisins served hot or warm. It is a traditional drink during winter, especially around Christmas. It is usually served at Christmas markets in Europe, primarily in Germany and Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, Northern Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Hungary, Romania, the Nordic countries, the Baltic countries, Great Britain, and France. There are non-alcoholic versions of it. Glühwein, roughly translated as glowing wine, from the temperature the wine is heated to, is popular in German-speaking countries, the German bordering Alsace region of France, and the lesser extent Russia. It is a traditional beverage offered during the Christmas holidays. In Alsace Christmas markets, it is traditionally the only alcoholic beverage served. The oldest documented Glühwein tankard is attributed to Count John IV of Kassenblogen, a German nobleman who was the first grower of Riesling grapes. This gold-plated lockable silver tankard is dated to 1420. Glühwein is usually prepared from red wine heated and spiced with cinnamon sticks, cloves, star aniseed, orange sugar, and at times vanilla pods. It is sometimes drunk mit Schuss with a shot, which means that rum or some other liquor has been added. Fruit wines such as blueberry wine and cherry wine are occasionally used instead of grape wine in some parts of Germany. A variation of Glühwein is made with white wine, but it is less popular than its red counterpart. For children, the non-alcoholic Kinderpunsch is offered on Christmas markets, which is a punch with similar spices. I will leave a link for some Glühwein in the description box below. What is your country's popular drink? Maultaschen are a kind of large meat-filled dumpling in Swabian cuisine. They consist of sheets of pasta dough filled with minced meat, smoked meat, spinach, breadcrumbs, and onions, and flavored with various herbs and spices. Maultaschen is typically 8 to 12 centimeters across. They are square or rectangular in shape. Maultaschen are traditionally prepared in two ways, either in the Glüh, which is simmered in broth and served like a soup, or geschmitz, dressed with butter and onions. Some recipes for Maultaschen use bacon for the meat filling. I will leave a link for authentic German Maultaschen in the description box below. What is your country's popular dish? The council building is a landmark in Konstanz on the shores of Lake Konstanz. The three-story solid stone building with a hipped roof was constructed from 1388 onwards as a warehouse for traveling and local merchants and served as a transshipment point for trade goods at the Konstanz harbor for almost 500 years. During the Council of Constance from 1414 to 1418, the conclave to elect Pope Martin V took place in this spacious building in 1417. It is considered the largest surviving medieval secular building in southern Germany and has been used as a restaurant, banquet hall, and congress center since 1912. The council building footprint is a rectangle measuring 23 meters by 50 meters. The three stories together reach the height of approximately 11 meters. Above this rests the imposing hipped roof with a ridge height of 28 meters, while the eaves on the city-facing side extend down to above the first floor. The building appears 3 stories high on the other 3 facades, with the lake-facing side crowned by striking sloped dormer windows. The third dormer window, formerly located in the center, is now missing. Facing the lake are the terrace and low-rise extension with a roof terrace added in 1911, which serves as the restaurant's dining room. The lower 2 floors are divided into 3 aisle halls, each with 8 bays. 14 massive wooden pillars support the ceiling structure in each hall, with the pillars in the lower hall being even thicker than those in the upper hall. Traditional fabric patterns associated with the region and Germany more broadly include geometric designs like checks, plaids, and lozenges, often in blue and white for Bavarian-style clothing, and floral or folk motifs common in embroidery. These patterns are used in traditional clothing such as dirndl and reflect regional history, materials like wool and linen, and specific crafts. Floral and folk motifs. Traditional embroidery often features decorative elements inspired by nature, such as flowers and themes from local folklore. The national flower of Germany is the cornflower, Centuriae siamus, the blue-violet bloom that became the symbol of the country in the 19th century. It is associated with German heritage and was chosen due to its connection with royalty and its symbolic significance during Germany's unification. Historical significance. The cornflower's association with royalty stems from a story about Queen Louise of Prussia and Napoleon's troops where she hid her children in a field of cornflowers. The symbol of unification. After Germany's unification in 1871, Kaiser Wilhelm I, son of Queen Louise, made the cornflower a symbol of national unity, in part to honor his mother. Cultural importance. The flower's color was adopted for Prussian military uniforms, and it has since become a symbol of natural beauty and German heritage. And here is my finished set, Germanic inspired. Thank you so much for joining me on my voyage to Konstanz, Germany today. I hope I was able to teach you some of the things I've learned based on my studies. In continuance to the most peaceful countries list of 2024, evaluated by the Global Peace Index, Germany is number 20. Since I've already done Germany before on this channel, I decided to pick one of the safest cities in Germany, which is Konstanz, Germany. So here is the German flag. Love them when they're easy. So I can't believe that we are nearing the top 10 of this list. We already hit number 20. 19 more to go. And it seems like I've done some other of these countries already. So I will be finding the safest cities out of each of these countries that I have already done. But yeah, some of them look a little intimidating to draw. But we'll see what happens. And then here is their textiles. We've got some floral. Again, these are found in their embroidery. I'm so glad I had this floral plate. It's a really pretty nail. I thought maybe I should color the flowers in blue for the cornflower, but the cornflowers actually come in different colors. They just happen to pick the royal blue cornflower as their national flower. So this one is what I have here. It's so crazy because I bought a ton of acrylic paints to use to do the flowers, but with my Varnail gel ombre, it's like a 3-in-1 gel ombre kind of thing. I love them. I think they work better, plus I can control it, so I might just throw my newly just opened acrylic paints in my giveaway. But I really love how this cornflower turned out. I love the color streaks that the brush made. So thank you for joining me on Worldly Josieisms. Let me know where I should go next in my travels. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again. Worldly Josieisms is every second and third Thursday of the month. I also have my NFL special giveaway as well as my craft videos. And I wanted to go ahead and thank my Josieism Tier 2 members. Thank you for all your support. Go check out Sandra Sparkley Sets and check out Conjure Up Nails as well as the Nail Genie SC. Also, thank you so much for my other Josieism members. If you would like, go check out the perks and become a member today. Thanks. Bye.